What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel. We're here today for episode 30 of our Madden 21 Detroit Lions franchise. Big time week today, 2 home games. Week 11 against Dallas. You always want to beat Dallas. Week 12 at home against Chicago. And given the landscape of the NFC North, Chicago technically are our biggest competitor, so we are going to play that Week 12 game and hopefully put the division to rest. We're going to lock it up and then know for sure that we're going to be going on a deep playoff run here. Again, upping the frequency slightly of the Detroit Lions series because 100% I want to at least get through this season before, you know, there's going to be rumblings. Madden 22 is just right around the corner. So I'm going to be grinding the next couple days to get through this season and get through it because it's a grind. We're 9-1. It's an exceptional record. We're, you know, a top from a talent standpoint, you know, definitely top 10. But we really haven't had that many difficult opponents. I mean, you look at the landscape of our schedule, you look at the games that we played, probably the Browns, the defending Super Bowl champions, were the toughest, and they were missing Nick Chubb. So they you know, you can't really, we didn't really play the Browns, so they didn't have that X-Factor freaky running back that's good for 120 yards, 2-3 touchdowns every single time we play. But you play the opponents that are in front of you, and I'm thinking here today, we will sim this game against Dallas. I kind of left off the last episode with 2 things. One was, I like playing Dallas. I like beating Dallas when I can, but it's just a little bit more important to get that win over Chicago. And we also let the episode with our brand new superstar X-Factor quarterback, Spencer Rattler. And I wanted you guys in the comments to let me know. You guys are my coaching staff in the comments to let me know what ability we should be rocking and rolling. And surprise, surprise, I mean, the options were essentially Gambler, Omaha, or we look at, I think it was Run and Gun. Run and Gun's probably, if I was good at the game, probably the ability I would rock and roll with given my play style, but because I suck, and everyone in the comments recognizes that I'm not that good. I'm like slightly above average when it comes to playing Madden. Gambler, because it kind of helps you out and bails you out on the interceptions, which, I mean, if you watch the game that we actually got the X Factor in, there was a couple just drop picks. It felt like we already had that ability on, which was good. Blessing in disguise against the Browns, and I'm very happy that we have an X Factor quarterback. I'm very happy that big Levi Onwuzurike is 100% healthy, returning from injury, getting him back on the defensive line ahead of today's big slate, or hopefully we can find a way to go 2-0. Onwu's taking his spot there at left defensive end. Lynn McNeil, Mo Hurst, you got Van Ginks, who's been on fire. Like, this is a team that is peaking at the right time. So no more lollygagging. Let's just get right into this Dallas game. Hopefully get the victory, not fall to 9-2, and set things up for a Week 12 game where we will almost certainly clinch the division if we can find a way to beat Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. Dallas is a good sim team, though. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if we find a way to lose. I think they're a playoff caliber squad. Dak Prescott, all right, Cooper CeeDee Lamb, Zeke Elliott, great offensive line. Still probably, like, those veterans are still there. Kicking around. Dallas starts out hot, gets 2 straight touchdowns. Detroit struggling really to even get into Dallas territory. And the one time we even got a sniff, we had to settle for a field goal. Go to the second half, low-scoring game. If you're on the Detroit side of things, we are able to get a touchdown late in the third. This is, you know, that's what happens when you play Dallas. Dallas, probably this would have happened against, you know, Cleveland. If you had to think, like, the 2 teams that are just not great to sim against in each conference, AFC, it's Cleveland, NFC, it's Dallas. 84% completion percentage allowed to Dak Prescott. No touchdowns for X. Really, Spencer Rattler, we had the Raiders game that finished out the last episode, and this game has not done shit since he's had his X-Factor ability in the sim, which is definitely unfortunate. I mean, you just can't let Dak go 16-19. It was pretty much like I was playing anyways. Huge game for Zeke. We literally just can't run the ball in the sim, is what it is. Darius Slayton had a nice game, 10 catches, 121 yards. Defensively, Gardner Johnson had some plays, couple sacks. Van Ginks staying productive, but hey, you know what? I don't want to finish like 15-16-1. You need a couple of losses on there to make it look like, hey, C4's just playing it on all rookie. There's your loss to Dallas. Convincingly, we get smoked by the Cowboys 31-10. What is this, Thanksgiving? Now we're here for Week 12, coming off that Cowboys loss. Oddly enough, the Chicago Bears won, so they're now at 6-5. Doesn't look as one side. Like, if Bears can find a way to beat us, which absolutely can. Chicago is a difficult team when their offense gets rolling. Lots of checkdowns. They got the speed there with Mooney. You know, a 9-3 Lions, 7-5 Bears. Things could get very, very interesting. Also understand that we're going to play them again in Week 16. So let's just handle business here. Bounce back. Don't go 0-2. I don't think we've only had one loss at this point. We have yet to go 0-2 in an episode this season. It's kind of a common occurrence the last 2 years. But beat Bears. I mean, let's see if they got any injuries. Injury report's always something that's worth looking on, especially ever since we played the Browns and they didn't have Mr. Nick Chubb. The Bears, 100% healthy. So, best Bears team on the field, best Lions team on the field. The best team will win. Let's lock this division down here in Week 12. Oh, okay, tough catch. I like Onwuzurike. First time getting him back into things since the injury, since we played with him, and just absolutely destroying the guard. That's a good start. Come on, come on. We all know Dave Montgomery's not that good.
Mine.
Oh! Is that Minka? Oh, it's Minka Fitzpatrick. I wouldn't even say he baited. That was just a really bad throw from Justin Fields. And Minka Fitzpatrick punishes him with the pick six. Not only that, for the rest of the, well, not the rest of the game, but at least the next drive, he's going to be in his X Factor as well. Phenomenal start here in front of the home crowd, Ford Field, for the Detroit Lions. Oh my God, what is he just throwing these ducks over the middle like that? Should have been another, like, potentially we could have 3 picks already in this game. Triple coverage, Darius Slayton gets murdered. A lot of crimes being committed. Detroit's known for having a low crime rate, right? So is Chicago, 2 very outstanding and upstanding cities. 3rd and 12. I don't know here. Play action. I mean, we have yet to establish the run. Just throw it up. Oh, let's go. It's Monroe St. Brown, 31 yards. Yeah, that's just the kind of play Spencer. I mean, let's be fair. If you watch Spencer Rattler play at Oklahoma, like that's like the what makes you think he could be a number 1 overall pick. He generally makes plays like that all the time. Just, 60-40, what team's catching the ball on the other end of it. 3rd and 8, lots of pressure so far from the Chicago Bears. Let's see if we can hit a screen pass, capitalize on that. We got a lot of blockers in the area. No one wanted to get on Raekwon McMillan. Good stand from the Bears D. Oh, eaten alive. Eaten alive, and it's Fred Warner getting the big-time sack, 3rd and long. There's something that just genuinely feels good when you invest so much money on the defense and it kind of pans out a little bit. And at least we're seeing that on full display here today. Check down there to the tight end. Easy does it. 3 and out for the Bears offense. 3rd and 5. Hey, let's just go right back to... Oh, the screen pass sucked. Terrible play calling. Absolutely suspect play calling from myself. Another punt. I'll play a little coverage rep here. Oh, damn straight he avoids me. Avoids me like the plague. Checks down. Still gets the first down, and they're in our territory. Credit where credit's due, man. They're being methodical. Chewing up clock. Dinking and dunking. They know that's how you can beat my team. But if you dink and dunk too long, it's only a matter of time till Fred Warner, till Minka will jump one of these friggin' routes, take it the other way. All right, we got 3rd and 6. I think Justin Fields is like 11 completions out of 14, and at least 9 of them have gone to Cole Kmet, the tight end. Oh, that's short. I think it's gonna be 4th and inches. 4th and 1. What are they going to do? They go to Christian Kirk. It's short. They send out the field goal unit. Don't they know they need this win to have any chance of making the... Well, I mean, I'm not going to say any chance of making the playoffs. It could squeak into the wild card, but any chance of the division. A collapse of the Detroit Lions. The Bears need to win this, and they kick a field goal, 4th and 1 in the red zone. Some teams are just built differently, and Dan Campbell teams are built differently. Dude, the screen passes, and it works out this time. At least enough for a first down into Chicago territory. Big play Slayton at the top of the screen there. They do, looks like they're going to have... Oh, maybe not. I ain't mad at that. I have 3 completions. It's about quality, not quantity. Justin Fields, Matt Nagy. Quality, not quantity of dink and dunks to your fucking tight end and running back. Gotta remember, man, we gotta put on a show. It's Thanksgiving. This is like, you know. Well, someone got home. Thank God. I think it's Drake Jackson got home. Onwu was, you know, create the pressure. And look, they're shook. False start. It's just going to halftime. The Bears are in shambles after giving up that long Darius Slayton touchdown. I'm going to do it again. We got a lot of short notes here. Short opportunity. Cephas Hawkins, St. Brown. Also, I just feel like maybe Slayton on the outside. He's just going to win that all day long. Or we just literally have the worst throw of the game. Right there on a crucial down, and we lose all momentum to start the second half. Bears defense forces a 3-and-out. Okay, again, not necessarily a dink and dunk from a yardage standpoint, but from a passing route concept. Again, just 85 short passes, let him do the work, I guess. Not utilize the legs of Justin Fields, not utilize the cannon of Justin Fields, just play like half the other teams play in Madden. Look again. Yawn! I'm over it, yawn! I'm bored. Do something. Like, I would welcome at this point a play action and Justin Fields to burn me for a 43-yard rushing touchdown. Like, just something different. Take a shot, Allen Robinson. Oh, yeah, just fucking dink and dunk to the tight end again. Oh, surprise. You guys see where that pass was? Better see in the comments at Chicago Bears CPU. Come on, bro. It's just play calling. Montgomery's been soft. I'll give him that. Montgomery's making some plays. Let's see if we can dial up some pressure. You know, bend, don't break. Bring old Fred Warner here on the... Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep old Fred Warner. Good run. John Emery Jr. from LSU gets the touchdown. Bears have a pulse, even though barely, judging by the excitement of their offense. Barely living offense. Proof's in the pudding, though. We also are not lighting the scoreboard up. We have that one bomb to Darius Slayton. Other than that, quite average of a performance. What? I need to get my eyes checked. Was that a diving, falling backwards, one-handed pick by Raekwon McMillan? Yep. Okay. Okay. Just had to make sure. Raekwon McMillan. He's just played on 18 different teams since he's been in the league at Ohio State. Okay, just making sure. Okay. Oh, that's a huge... What's the tackling going on? That was a huge pass. See the depth of that? That was at least 6 yards. What was that tackle attempt with my dude, though? That was like Okuda. It's a solid tackler. The fuck was 20... What? What is my corner doing? Look at this. Not even looking at the play. And then he just... That's when I switched to him and he stopped, because, I mean, that's always been a problem. It's 24. Is that Okuda? Benched. Benching him. That's fucking terrible. They're going for two. Yeah, they make it. Ah, it's a 3-point game. Oh, got him. We got him. Cephas Hive. Wait. I think he's down. I'm going to save throwing this controller and saying, think he's down. Please overturn this. They did. Thank you. Good run defense, man. It's been very, very tough. Roquan Smith and company. Probably Key Mix is not there. We got 3rd and 7. I don't know if play action is the best play here. I picked it, though, so we're going to stick with it. We're going to move. X. Oh, it is Darius Slayton. That was a lot easier. But also that pass, a lot of Chicago Bears in the area. Could have been a pick. But Rattler, when we need to, showing off that X factor. Literally could have been 2 touchdowns. Be it Slayton who just stole that away from Amon St. Brown. Or St. Brown himself making the play. But we'll take that touchdown as the Lions regain the lead early in the 4th. All right, murdered. Murdered. Mo Hurst. Murdered. Now, you know what we need? 3rd and 7. Van Ginkel needs to make a play. Let's go. Come on, Ginks. Come on. But that's a good PBU. Finally get a nice defensive stand. Seems like the momentum's going Detroit's way here in the 4th quarter. All right, on a nothing run, Frank Ragnow, the number 2 rated center in the NFL. Down with an injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. Spencer Rattler, also, X Factor is in, so we could probably be a little loose with the football because he's immune to interceptions. It don't matter. Slayton goes up, makes the big day. He fucking dropped it. Come on. Dislocated ankle. He's just lost their best line. Well, I mean, Sue L's there. Put some respect. Oh, no. That's a tough one. That's like pray, you know, if you're religious, pray that he'll be back for the playoff run. Look at that cannon. Look at that cannon. Oh. It's a good rep. It's a good rep. Punt it. Shit, get the dog! It's been a while. Few and far between. Hell of a punt here on Thanksgiving. Come on, Gink. Come on, Van Gink. It's gonna be you, baby. It's gonna be you getting in Fields' grill. Oh, it's a party, a sack party. Okay? Sack party. Sacks allowed. Drake Jackson, second one of the game, 2nd and 25. All right, and just like that, get all that yardage back with a slant to Allen Robinson. 3rd and 12, probably in 4-down territory here. I mean, they got all their timeouts. If this is like an incomplete pass, maybe they trust their defense, which has been very good today. Could have been PI there. That was a weird animation. 4th and 12, what are they going to do? They're going to punt it for sure? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get that block 11. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. DeAndre Swift. That's the dagger. Actually, there's always a fumble in here at some point. So until I actually punch this in, nothing's confirmed. But DeAndre Swift, he's starting to feel himself again. Had that injury. Hasn't been nearly as dominant. But right there, we're going to need him. And I'm shocked that actually our best run, maybe of the year, comes with Frank Ragnow out with the injury. But let's just keep chewing. There we go. There's the dagger. DeAndre Swift does it himself. He says, ball game. We're getting this dub on Thanksgiving. We ain't going 0-2 in this episode. All right, so looking at the box score, I mean, game was a lot closer. You can almost even argue the Bears were the better team. If you get rid of that big breakaway run from DeAndre Swift and our pick 6, they were the better team. I still firmly believe Justin Fields, most boring quarterback we've played, which is weird because he's electrifying, but obviously it's Madden. Rattler has yet to be really great since he got that X factor. Was not overly impressive today. 152 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. $142 and a touchdown for DeAndre Swift. Back to his old self again. 2 tutties there for Darius Slayton, big time wide receiver, making big time plays defensively. 11 tackles, 65-yard pick 6. Minka definitely getting the game ball. 2 sacks Mo Hurst, 2 sacks Drake Jackson. Fred Warner, 7 tackles and a sack as well. Happy with the team performance when all is said and done. Pretty sloppy, but at least we didn't go 0-2. And got a nice big-time divisional victory, which should lock up the NFC North already. The follow from the game, biggest thing was how severe is the distance. It's 7 weeks. So that's, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We get him back for the Super Bowl. Only way we get Frank Ragnow back, Maybe we'll get him championship week if we can get that far, go on that deep playoff run, which we're kind of expecting. But there could be a scenario where the best damn center in the NFL, we can only get him back in the lineup if we make a Super Bowl appearance. So I know the guys are going to be geared up for that. Right now, currently the 1 seed in the NFC. Got the Kansas City Chiefs on the other side there. But happy where we're at. Able to endure some, definitely a shaky start there against Chicago. Find a way to win, man. Top dogs, 10-2 is how we end the episode. Weekly award here for Minka with his 11 tackles, pick 6. Very much deserved. That does for the episode, fellas, man. Try and get to the playoffs. Try and get to the Super Bowl to get our boy Ragnow back. We will try our best. So, looking at the landscape of the regular season, episode 31 will be week 13 and week 14. Episode 32 will be 15, 16, and 17. We'll finish out the regular season. That should be probably about midweek next week. And then we'll go on the playoff run, which each episode being a playoff game. But you all know we're going all, every year you're all in. But this year, really, really want to try to win that Super Bowl. We'll try everything humanly possible. And the one thing we're not going to do? This year, we will not be knocking it up to all Madden. We're just going to keep rocking and rolling on All Pro, doing what we do. And hopefully, when all said and done, hoisting, finally, a Lombardi trophy in the city of Detroit. But that'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4. Say peace out.